Your only limit is you. I'm here to remind you of something you might have forgotten, or perhaps you've never truly believed it. Your only real limit is you. Yes, you heard that correctly. The only thing standing between you and your dreams is you. Picture this. A world where the chains that bind you are forged by your own doubts, fears and hesitations. These chains are not physical, but they are just as strong, if not stronger. Now, imagine breaking those chains. Imagine the feeling of liberation, the surge of energy, and the newfound sense of possibility. Not easy, is it? But why? Because the toughest boundaries to break are the ones we set for ourselves. These invisible barriers are often the most challenging to overcome. Every day, we face a barrage of can'ts and shouldn'ts, whispered by a little voice of doubt in our heads. This voice can be relentless, constantly reminding us of our perceived limitations. Have you ever stopped to wonder who puts that voice there? Who is the author of these doubts? It's an accumulation of all the naysayers we've ever met, and sometimes that naysayer is us. We internalize the negativity and let it shape our beliefs. But here's a secret for you. The moment you decide that you can, all those can'ts start to lose their power. The shift from can't to can is a powerful transformation. Imagine achieving that dream you've shelved because you thought it was out of reach. Feels great, doesn't it? The joy of realizing a long-held aspiration is unparalleled. Let's take a cue from the countless stories of people who've risen above the impossible. These stories are not just fairy tales. They are real-life examples of perseverance and determination. They weren't superheroes. They were just like you and me. Ordinary people with extraordinary resolve. But what set them apart? They chose to be their own biggest supporter instead of their greatest critic. They silenced the inner critic and amplified the voice of encouragement. It's funny, isn't it? How powerful the phrase "I can" becomes when you truly believe it. This simple affirmation can change the course of your life. It's not just about confidence, it's about breaking free from the self-imposed prison we build around our potential. These prisons are made of our fears and insecurities. So, I challenge you today to take a step towards breaking free from these self-imposed limits, no matter how small, towards a goal you've been too afraid to even admit. Each small step is a victory in itself. Write that book, start that business, apply for that dream job, take that leap of faith. Why not? The worst that could happen is you'll learn something new about yourself. Every experience, whether a success or a failure, is a lesson. And remember, every giant leap for mankind started with a small step. Great achievements are built on the foundation of small, consistent efforts. The power to surpass your limits doesn't come from an external force. It radiates from within you. Your inner strength is your greatest asset. So, are you ready to be limitless? Are you ready to embrace the boundless possibilities that lie ahead? Thank you for joining me on this journey, your journey towards self-discovery and empowerment. Until next time, keep pushing, keep dreaming, and remember, your only limit is you. The journey is ongoing, and the possibilities are endless.